Hello, hello, guys.
Hello.
Welcome. All right. Thank you, Donna, for putting that in the chat. I really appreciate it. Music makes you feel like we're in a Bob Ross episode.
Elizabeth.
That's pretty good.
Perfect.
That's pretty good. Yeah. So, welcome, guys. This is our Let's Get Crafting here on Friday. This is just a time where it's a downtime for us as resellers. And you don't have to be a reseller to join us. This is just something we do to black out time on our calendar to relax, catch up on invoicing, packing, all that shipping stuff, or just actual doing some crafting time, some downtime, and talking to each other and not about business.
Yeah.
Talking like normal people getting to know each other. So, welcome everyone. So, I am Crack and Christine, and we got Caroline, Young Stargirl, and we got Miss Wendy from Wendy's Wacky Warehouse channel. So, welcome, guys.
Hello.
So,
Thank you for doing this. I sent
oh,
this today.
I love it. I was doing it with Helen I did it a couple times with Helen on Crafty Friday, but since the
I
kids
was
went
there a
back to
couple times.
school, when the kids went back to school, I couldn't do it anymore. So that's why I created this one because I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed having the few hours to myself and spending time with other people with like minds. So what you working on today, Wendy?
I'm gonna keep working on the bear.
That bear is so cool.
He's making progress.
Wow.
Yeah, that's really neat.
He's got one arm working on it, and then I gotta make another arm, and then work on the head, and then I will cover him over with a more uniform color.
Fur. Okay.
Fur.
So what you working on, Caroline?
I am actually going to work on Donna Marie's jewelry holder. This is the material I'm going to be using.
Nice.
So
that is pretty. I saw you show that earlier. That was really nice. So for me, I didn't have time to go get the headbands because there's actually a couple things I do need. So I didn't have time to do that. So between shows, but that's okay. I decided I got shipping I got to do. I have a few items I need to ship, but I'm also going to work on a cloche that I have been wanting to work on.
Ooh.
And I had bought this cool cat that somebody did, little DIY artisan piece. I bought this from Angela from VOA Quest 1910. So I bought this from her, and I just thought it was real cute. He's real small, so I'm gonna try to do like a Halloween themed cloche with him in there. And I don't know, maybe make a hat or something on here, a little witch's hat. That would be cute just to put on there. So that's what I'm doing today.
That'll be fun. And if you have fairy lights, maybe you could put fairy lights with it.
Oh, I do. I do. I will have to. I'll have to find them. Yeah. I do have some around here. I got bags and bags of Dollar Tree and Michael's everywhere.
Yeah. You know what, guys?
Tons of stuff.
I just want to thank Kraken because Kraken has always helped us out making a lot of different graphics and the timers.
Thank you, Caroline.
All the different things that she has created for a lot of our shows that we've collaborated with her. She's made all the timers and all the graphics in there. We really appreciate her help and all that. So
that part of tech, the creation of these wonderful timers and thumbnails and all of that. I have taken graphic classes. I still can't figure it out. I am so appreciative because this is just one part of dealing with all of the YouTube world that I am no savvy. You've mastered this difficult task, and
thank you, ladies. Yeah, it takes a long time to make that stuff. Yeah, I was updating Caroline's late last night for her show this morning, so that she had that ready to go. Yeah, so because there's minor tweakings you got to make here and there, because customer's always right.
Yeah, he has such an eye,
Yeah, and I like it. I enjoy it though too. So it's it's relaxing for me, but it can be frustrating during the editing process
Yes.
because it's, I make it like Caroline's. I must use what, 6 different clips or more, and I have to put them all together and add, do all the editing and the splicing and the transitions and the fade
Oh, the
ins, fade outs.
transitions are rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
it's
mean,
like,
I was at community college. I had taken 4 terms of metalsmithing and jewelry making. And of course, she still wants a PowerPoint presentation about something as a final, usually an artist or a style of creating jewelry. And putting that together
yeah, yeah.
was
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
terrifying to me. That was, I mean, stick me in front of a torch, put
Yeah.
me over a hot forge, let me beat
Yeah.
some metal, give me a hammer. But
I think I'm gonna start uploading them to I don't know if I'm gonna upload them to this channel. I noticed a few other people who create that content upload it as a short or just something on their channel so that people can see, okay, I do this too, but I don't know if I'm going to do it on this channel or my other channel. So I haven't figured that out yet.
Well, what
But
you could
I've deleted most of my stuff though too, because I only have so much room on my computer.
what you could do, Christine, is you could actually maybe, if you want to, make a short.
Yeah, we were talking about that on Johnny's channel this morning, but it involves uploading from your phone, and my graphics are, for YouTube, the whole screen.
Oh.
So you wouldn't see most of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't see
that's
that.
one thing that I find difficult with
Mhm.
different programs.
Mhm.
They offer you certain abilities if you're working on a laptop or a computer, and they offer certain abilities if you're working on a phone. But not
Yeah.
all of those abilities are interchangeable. And
Yeah.
that really makes
Yeah. I
it
mean,
a little more
I
difficult.
have to figure out what the dimensions are, and then I might be able to, because making the graphics for Instagram, Pinterest, and the community page, those are all different dimensions. And
Mm-hmm.
I just figured out how to do that because I use Hit Films for all my editing, but I have to create it in other places, download it, render it, upload it into my editing tool, and then do it all over again. So yeah, I mean, I got to figure out how to do that because the shorts are different dimensions. So once I get that figured out, I might do that. So good afternoon, Kari. Hi, how are
Hey,
you?
it's still morning here. Good morning.
Yeah, it's brunch
Brunch. Good
for us.
brunch. Good
But
brunch to you all.
Kari, if you want to join us, hun, just fill out the jot form link there. Did I put it in the chat? I don't have my YouTube open. Did I
Yes,
put it?
it is. Yes.
Yeah, if you want to do that, Kari, you can just register and you'll get an invite every Friday to come on with us if you want to join us. Because I know you like to craft and do things. Oops, I dropped mine in my earrings.
Oh, she makes some of the most amazing earrings. The
Yes.
intricacy that she can trim some of those images to is
I like the
another one of those
butterflies.
skills I wish I had.
All right, I'm gonna drop off because I gotta pop some chicken nuggets and tater tots in the oven for my kiddos. So I will be right back.
Okay, no problem. We will be here. And hello, everybody. So, what time is their shindig? Is it tonight?
So my
Hi,
kid,
Leanne.
hi Leanne. My son didn't have school today, unlike everyone else who did Columbus Day off. Our school district takes a statewide, actually, in our school district, our state takes a statewide in service day
Mm-hmm.
today, Friday. So my kid didn't have any school today, and their homecoming is tonight. So he will be he and his friends are all meeting here about an hour beforehand. So they should be getting here around 7:30, 8 o'clock, waiting for the football game to end because they don't care about football, but they're going to go to the dance.
Uh-huh.
So they'll be showing up here around 8. So I have tendency to put things that I'm going to take to my upstairs room, which is where all the stuff I'm keeping for the next house is going. I know it sounds backwards, and rather than storing it in the garage, but anything that gets stored in the garage is either crafting stuff, my grandmother's stuff, or stuff I'm getting rid of. So stuff for sale or stuff that just hasn't made it out to Goodwill yet.
Gotcha.
And so I need to clean the stairs off. So the boys, 16-year-old boys, clod hopping up the stairs. I want to make sure that they don't accidentally bump into anything or break something or trip over something. That would be on me. So I got to clean that up. And I have a table full of garage sale stuff that didn't sell. And I'm sorting through it. I'm keeping it for craft. I'm keeping it for me. I'm keeping it for resale on YouTube or Goodwill. Those are the files. So I'm like shifting those, and I want to make sure that because the table is in a bad spot in the front of the house, and you come in the gate and you got to move around the table, and then you got to get around the table to come back into the front door. So yeah, just some basic, okay, it's time.
Hey, Leanne, how are you doing today?
I saw you dropped a video this morning.
Oh,
with kitties.
Yeah. Leanne had was it the miniature ones? I was watching that and I kept getting interrupted, so I got to rewatch it a couple times.
Yeah, I think so. All I really remember seeing is this. I want to say Frankoma. No, maybe not. It might have been a different brand, but it was of this matte blue color with 3 kittens on it. Looked like it was a planter. Oh my God, it was so cute.
Was it? See, I have to rewatch it because I kept getting interrupted when I was trying to watch it, and I was just like, I was like, why are you interrupting me when I'm trying to watch something good?
You always, yeah, I know that feeling.
Right?
Hey, finger protection.
Oh.
Just watch me stab myself. I know she isn't. Now, what some people might not realize is that the face and the blue flowers are a filter, but she has a giant headpiece on behind it that's an actual headpiece. Got it. Yeah, anytime I see those matte colors like that, it really reminds me of Frank. But Frank marks their stuff, so it's most likely not a Frank piece. I have to remember. I call it Frank because I have to concentrate when I say Frankoma. I want to call it Frankenoma. I have a really bad habit of adding extra syllables. Hi, Chrissy.
Hey, Chrissy. Chrissy, it's almost Friday.
It is Friday.
Oh, I don't know. That I'm not sure of.
Yes, Frank made planters. Frank did make planters. I have seen a few of them.
Oh, Chrissy, this morning there was a guy. Part of his name was Sasquatch. His YouTube name.
That's fun. So I am working new little pieces. And when I start something from scratch without having like You can use these balls as like background. And so when I start without a base, I just start with a little tiny, and I try and make like a circle out of it. And I pinch it between two protected fingers. And then I just start pushing in from the sides and moving it around, and it will start to form the base of a ball.
You see what Chrissy said?
Pendants in an open box again. I'm thinking you should, yeah, for now, why not? Yeah. That's probably a good idea. Thank you, Chrissy. I appreciate that.
Okay. Out. Oh, let me turn on. And Christine will be right back, guys. She just had to go grab some stuff. And then...
Life with kiddos.
Oh, she has different music in here. What's this one? Let me know if it's too loud.
That sounds like some of the intro music.
Oh, it sure does.
It's nice.
What's this one? I'm gonna try all the music. Oh, she has different ones. Oh, okay. That one I know. I love that one. Oh, what's this one? This one's fun. It says Spooky Ride. Ah. It's the Halloween one.
It comes to look like that.
Oh, that's turning out pretty good.
So I made a little tightened up circle, kind of the start of a disc, and I'll probably do that with another couple of colors, and then kind of combine them, and that'll give me a nice base to start. The one thing my friend has always reminded me when it comes to needle felting is it looks ugly underneath, and the top is where all the pretty is.
Yeah, but you gave that good tip the other day. You said to use those little other balls under it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It saves. And when I ordered these off of eBay. I don't order off of Amazon a lot because I can't afford like the Amazon Prime to get better shipping deals and all that. So for the longest time, when I did ordering I did all my ordering off of eBay, and I always would go in and seeds. Oh my gosh, the amazing seeds I would get. And I would just go in, I would see what they had, and I would always go lowest price first. And it's amazing. Some of the inexpensive things you can get. Sometimes you gotta wait a little while for shipping. But most of the time it's worth it.
Hi, Karen.
Hi, Karen. Oh, no problem. I understand. I have a pair of earrings I need to fix. The fish hook is facing the wrong way, So when I wear my earring, it's on backwards. And trust me, it's noticeable when these earrings are on backwards. Here's who I gotta fix. I've gotta fix
It's
that troll. Bat troll.
so cute.
And he needs a little work with his hair too. My grandmother always got me the funnest things that were out there. She worked at a truck stop, and I think she used her tip money to buy grandkids fun things.
Oh, Karen is listening and fixing a bracelet. Yes, I know how that is. Oh, okay. Did I not?
Coming out kind of nice. Let's make a new piece.
Christine will be right back. She went to go grab something real quick. Oh no. Catwoman is falling over.
Oh no.
Okay.
I've been pulling out my Halloween decorations. I'm getting ready to. One of the next things I'll probably do is I'm going to take down my huge curtain rod that I have across here. I'm going to add some brown curtains to the end, so that'll bunch up these thinner curtains so it'll get a little darker. And I figure at the same time I take down the curtain rod, that's the best time to pull everything out of my front window, clean it up, and reset it for Thanksgiving or for fall and Halloween. And then I'll do it again at Christmas, for Christmas, after Thanksgiving, maybe before Thanksgiving. I notice a lot of people are putting stuff up before Thanksgiving these days.
I know. I usually put up Halloween decorations, but this year I really got lazy and only did decoration inside.
Oh, I have a few little things I put outside, but I mainly only decorate the inside.
Ooh, catnapping sounds fun.
I had this sign that I loved, and I love to keep it out all year round. I don't know how many of you out there know, but my family history includes one of my seventh great grandmother being hung in Salem for practicing witchcraft. So I have not my mother's a Bible thumper. And so the fact that I claim that I prefer to embrace the witch in my family doesn't make my mother happy. And I used to have this sign out that said, "Potions made here." And it was a Halloween sign I bought, but I kept it out all year round.
Yeah.
My mother was not pleased. Oh, the day after Thanksgiving? Oh, wow.
Karen says she read about that, Wendy.
You read about my... What'd you... You read about...
I think she's just joking.
It's possible. I don't know.
Are you guys, is anyone going to any fall festivals or anything?
I'm not.
I just want to go somewhere to find a apple donut. We used to have apple donuts up north.
Now, This house up the street already putting Christmas lights up. It's a costume for their house. Well,
That's hilarious.
if I did the light thing, the lights more, which I do have a little, okay, so I have this little shack and it has some hooks. And I do tend to put some Christmas lights in there. We do tend to put them up early and use them for the entire season as mood lighting out there. The last ones we had, we blew the fuse, and I want to replace the fuse because I like the lights so much. So, but if I had the house with the lights on it that I could put up, not my house, can't put lights on the outside. I would do the purple sets.
Oh, yeah.
That leaned heavy into purple, because you can do purple at Halloween and at Christmas. So I would lean into a heavily purple light setup so that I could use them for both seasons.
Oh.
And
I want
then-
to put up bicycle lights up this year.
Oh, those are always really fun.
The drip down.
Yep.
But I don't know how to put them
Oh,
up. So
about my grandmother's hanging. Awesome. Awesome. Yep. She was in the last bunch hung before they determined that they weren't going to do that anymore, that spectral evidence would no longer be admissible. Yeah, her name was Anne. Pumpkins. They had a donut maker, made apple fritters and apple cider. Ah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Awesome.
Oh, yum, that sounds good.
If you go back and you look in the 1950s, there was a story written in the New Yorker called Poor Anne. And that's the story of my 7th great grandmother. And
Wow.
so at one point in time, the government said, "Our bad. We apologized," and there was some maybe I don't know. There was an apology from the U.S. government for the hanging of the witches.
Huh.
And at one point in time, it included everybody but the last, and I think there were 7 in that bunch, the last 7. And Anne was in that bunch, and she didn't get, they didn't get the pardon from the government saying no, she wasn't a witch, or the whatever that whatever the government's acknowledgement was. And so I haven't gone to Salem yet. It is on my bucket list. I have been to Salem, Oregon, but I don't think that counts.
I've never been there. I heard.
And anyway, it told the story of one of my relatives, her ancestors, trying to get the acknowledgement from the government that and get that pardon from the government. Salem, Oregon is actually our capital. Yes, I have been there. I did a tour when I was a child, and I've also driven through a lot. As a matter of fact, I learned about umbrella trees from my trip to Salem when I was a kid. Went to the Capitol, saw the Capitol building. I believe we went in through our rotunda. So, yeah.
That sounds fun, Elizabeth.
It does. Glendale. Nice. So yeah, actually somewhere in my stuff I have a copy of it. I don't know if I would get a YouTube knock copyright infringement. I don't think so. If I scanned it in and posted it, I don't know. But I would definitely give it a try for anybody who wants to read it. I'll have to do that. I don't think it's a stay of execution if it's already happened, because she was hung in 1629, and the pardons didn't come until, or the acknowledgement. It's more like an official apology from the government saying, hey, witches aren't really a thing. Sorry about that. Or witchcraft isn't, but anyway. So I can't remember the words of all the stuff, but I can definitely, I have a copy.
Wendy, you should check out. Chrissy went to a garden. She went to an Asian garden.
I saw that video. Oh my God.
Beautiful, Chrissy.
You can go back there and just walk around and taking video and just, I would watch that for like hours.
It was so relaxing.
Extremely relaxed. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, I know you said it's small, but it's exquisite.
Yeah, it was really nice.
My other half couldn't figure out what was going on. I was just smiling and quiet. And he's like, what are you watching? I'm like, a tour to an Asian garden. And he's like, okay.
It just looks so nice and relaxing.
Exactly. That garden was awesome.
Oh, yeah. You want him to do a koi pond in the backyard?
Oh, hell yeah.
That would be cool.
My ex-mother-in-law had multiple koi ponds and a very relaxing garden when I lived there with her and her son. My ex. They sold that place. It's really sad when they sold that place. A haunted corn maze.
Ooh. Who's doing that? Elizabeth?
Elizabeth says the place they're going also has a haunted corn maze.
Nice.
That's fun.
I have never been to a corn maze.
They set one up a couple of years ago. Over by our expo grounds. But I don't think they've done one recently due to, well, disease and such. I'm hoping they bring it back. Kids need stuff like that in their lives. My grandmother used to have a really cool garden set up, and I don't know, maybe it's just because I was little. You know, I was a kid, I was smaller, but I really remember the gardens and stuff here at this house before they sold, because it started as one large piece of property with my great-grandparents' house on it. And then they split the property in half, and my grandmother built a duplex on this other piece. So great-grandma and grandpa were in that side of the house. There was a path between the two houses, and then Grandma Gwen was here, and my uncle was on the other side. And there was, when they sold the property, we put a fence up between the two houses, but there was never a fence there before. And there was a giant weeping willow tree before it got too old that we had to cut down. there was these really old grapevines and a trumpet vine we would hide and play under. My grandmother had huge rose bushes, and great grandmother, and there was just so much garden and green that we always just played hide and seek in the green. And great grandfather's strawberry patch and stealing strawberries and
Ooh,
just,
that sounds nice.
yeah, grapes, plums. You never knew, what you were gonna find or stumble across. And yeah, time changes, things change, properties sell, we get taller.
There
Or
she
shorter. Or shorter.
Hi, Susanna. Are you feeling better, Susanna? Thinking about you.
Oh gosh, what did I miss?
Huh? No, Susanna just popped in the chat. She was a little under the weather a little bit ago.
Oh, Chrissy's here too. Hi, Chrissy. Hi, Leanne.
Yeah. Elizabeth's here too. Oh, she said they're going to a haunted corn maze. Are you going too, Christine?
No, she doesn't invite me to anything.
Oh.
Just kidding, Elizabeth.
Oh, that's great, Susanna.
So the disc is a little thicker. This is going to be a shoulder. It's the start of this part of the shoulder, the upper part of the shoulder. So kind of like that. It's also nice.
Oh, remember that over-the-shoulder boulder holder?
Yes.
Oh gosh, my great grandmother used to sing that.
Really?
Hi, Karen.
An over-the-shoulder boulder holder or an under-the-butt nut hut. There was another one that I'd learned. Who remembers beaches?
Was that a TV series?
No, it was a movie with Bette Midler.
What is it called? Wait, what?
Beaches.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, everybody. The biggest
Beaches.
tearjerker of what, 1990?
Yeah, Beaches. That was one of my favorites. I like that movie.
4 or 5?
That was with Barbara Hershey. She's didn't she pass away?
I have
Barbara
no idea.
Hershey?
I know she dies in the movie.
No, but I think in real life. She
Spoiler
played
alert.
the mother.
Yep.
Have you ever watched Once Upon a Time? She was Regina's mom. She played Regina's mom in that show. That was a really good show. You never heard of it?
Oh,
Once Upon a Time. Oh, yes.
That's
I
such a
started
good
watching
show.
it. I started watching the first 2 or 3 seasons, and I got so lost.
Why did they
really?
end that show though?
Huh?
Why did they end it? It was so good.
The contract didn't renew. But they were on for 7 seasons, wasn't it? It was a long time.
Yeah,
It was a long run, in my opinion. Yeah. No, the thing I remember about Beaches is the song Otto Titzling.
There's Chrissy. Hello.
Hey, Chrissy.
Oh.
Oh, somebody's got their YouTube on. We're getting feedback.
Got it on. New Yorker magazine from 2000.
I think it's you, Chrissy. Oh, I'll have to check that out, Leanne.
There we go.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll have
Can
to
you
check
hear
that
me?
one out.
Yeah.
1988. Oh, Lord.
I can't hear you.
Oops. Okay, well, in all honesty, my parents didn't have a VCR, so I ended up renting one to watch that.
yeah.
No, but
That's
I
the
was
best.
horrible. There were two big tear jerkers. Oh, I remember. I watched the first time I ever saw Beaches. I watched it at the same time I watched Steel Magnolias.
Oh gosh.
Not
Another,
watch those two
I
movies
swear that was
in
like
the
the year
same
for
night.
tearjerker movies. I'm not a big like romance, TV show. I'm more sci-fi adventure, like Indiana Jones and stuff like that. But yeah, that and I did watch that was because you had Dolly Parton in there. God, I love Dolly Parton
And Julia
and
Roberts.
Daryl Hannah. Gosh, yeah.
Ah.
There's some good actors in there. And then you had oh gosh, what was her name? I can't remember her name. She played the mayor. She played the mayor.
I don't remember.
I can't remember. She was really good too.
The whole entire movie was just amazing. And the oh gosh, some of those lines, it's like two weasels trapped in a burlap sack going at it. And that was the description of somebody dancing.
I want to show you my Sasquatch real quick.
Okay, let's see it.
And then I'm going to go way down.
Okay.
So, he is on his little pedestal.
Oh, look at that sexy pose.
Nice.
Okay, so there's
Yes, Karen, Olivia Dukakis. You're right.
Thank you. You are correct.
and then here's his booty.
Look at that butt.
So,
Got a little form and shape.
so what I had to do is figure out, I have to build up his back a little bit because it didn't get as chunky as I want. So I'm going to build like a little shell kind of that goes in here. I'm working on his arms, and there's a hole in the arm, so that'll go in here.
Nice.
And
Yep.
and then the stick the arm will go in here, and then this one is the one that I wanted the stick for, because then this one will hold down on the stick. And then I'm going to paint him brownish color, and like antique him with some black. And then from there, I'm going to take the hair that I bought and cover most of it up. So you won't see all these little lines, because these can be
No,
covered up first. And then the last thing I'll work on is his face. But there
He's
he is.
going along. Oh, look at that. Wow.
Nice.
It's like
That
her
looks
own
really
action
good, Chrissy.
I'm concerned the stick I want to send you isn't going to be.
You know what?
Right.
I think I know what I'm going to get one. And I think I know. Look at, he's holding his little friend.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that little guy.
He's hugging him.
So cute.
There's a tree outside that's about dead. And I was thinking, you know what? There's probably a nice little stick I can get off of there. So I'm going to go and I'm waiting for my turtle. Oh, there she is. So I have to go to the doctor this afternoon. Because
Right.
if you want your prescriptions refilled, you have to see your doctor every 6 months.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. My cardiologist, I went to see him one day. He took some tests on me, and I went to make an appointment to go see him. And when nobody called me, and when I got there, they said, "Oh, the cardiologist has left the practice." Okay.
Oh my gosh.
So I had to find another cardiologist, and I didn't like the other ones who were in that practice. So I said, okay, never mind. And so I never got the results of those tests. And then when I got home, about 2 days later, my primary care sent a letter out that she was no longer going to be at the practice. She was leaving too. So kind of getting like a little complex going. Why are all my doctors leaving? And so I finally found a primary care who would take care of my cardiac prescriptions also.
Ooh,
But
bonus.
I have to go and I sent them all the papers. I sent them all the records. But now I have to go and actually talk to him. So that's what I'm doing at 1:20. So I was hoping to get another quick nap in before that, but I don't know.
Before you have to go into work.
Oh, that would have been good.
But it's really fat.
Yeah, but that's good. You know why? Because what I want to do is I want to put a screw up through this plate into that. That would hold it to the.
My problem is this is so old. This is dried out to the point I don't think you could put a screw up it without splitting it.
Breaking. All right. I'm going to look at this tree out here because I think they're going to cut it down anyway. So.
Yeah.
I saw my turtle walking around, but now I don't see her. I don't know what she's doing. Well, anyway, I just wanted to show you my Sasquatch update.
He's coming right along. He's looking good.
Yeah, I just wish I had more time to work on him, but I just don't. But he'll get done.
Oh, yeah.
But we were looking at a house in Glendale. Elizabeth. I don't know who you are, Elizabeth, but anyway, so the backyard has nothing in it. And after going to that Chinese garden, I was just like, I want one of these. Now,
Elizabeth's my baby sister.
Oh, Elizabeth's baby sister. Well, Elizabeth, if I get my backyard set up, you can come check out my backyard. And I saw a long time ago that you can make, this is so weird, but I have always wanted to try it, with recycled water bottles.
Mm-hmm.
You fill them up with sand and you pack them tight. And then you lay them like this on top of each other. And you can build a house. You can build walls. And then you stucco it with cement to keep it all together. And you cement in between the water bottles. So what I think I'm going to do, I've been wanting to try it forever. And Billy's just like, we can't do it here because we rent. But I think I'm going to build some gardens, like raised bed gardens.
Yeah.
I'm just gardening in pots here, and I hate it. And I think I'm going to make them out of the water bottles. So there may be a call to arms out there. Anybody with empty water bottles, ship them to me.
Mm.
And I'll put your name in the bottle in my garden. So that's my next.
Oh, it'll be first class.
Right?
Yeah. So that's it. That's my plan for today. And then I have a plan for Sunday's sale that I got to talk to Caroline about later.
Yeah.
Surprise.
Well, you know how to get a hold of me.
Yeah. I got one more night of work. One more night.
Well, that bites about you having to go see your doctor.
He's only like 5 minutes away, and so I'm just going to throw sweatpants on, go see him, come back and take my shower for work. But
Yeah.
just get it out of the way.
And everything is sizzled down with them at work.
Yeah, it was kind of quiet last night, actually.
Good.
I think I only did like 180
Specimens.
Yeah. Well, usually I do like 200, but I think it's a little slower last night. But it's funny though, because you don't realize how many people's lives go in front of you. Do you know? Like I opened one bag and the tube that was in it was just a regular test tube, but the test was for a pregnancy test. But it was for HCG. And there's 2 HCGs. There's one that's qualitative, and that means yes or no, you're pregnant. And there's one that's quantitative, and that means how pregnant are you. So unfortunately, this person was having some difficulties, and they were checking to see if she was not going to be able to keep that baby.
Oh.
And, when you see that and you know what it's for, and you just Your heart just breaks because you're like, I got to do this faster so they can get on the machine faster so that, so that she can get her results, you know? Interesting.
Oh, Chrissy, there's a question for you in the chat.
Yes, Karen, that's why I'm trying to find a big yard. We don't care about the house. We're in a 3-bedroom house that has a formal living room, which is my eBay store, and a big living room and a pool in the back, and we rent. We don't care about a pool. We don't care. 2 bedrooms, 2 baths is fine with us, as long as there's room for us to put our eBay stuff in like a shed out back, and then my husband can pull his trailer in. And so we're looking for a huge backyard, yes, because Tilly has got to come.
Yes.
You know, she's part of the family. As much as I didn't think I would like her at first, she's adorable.
Yeah, and you have the puppies too, the 2 doggies.
Yeah, well, one of them, she's not doing so good. I don't know what her problem
Oh,
is.
really? Still?
You know what she does? This is weird. Look, she drinks a ton of water.
Yeah.
But she doesn't go to the bathroom a lot. That's number one. And sometimes she drinks so fast. It's a tortoise, Elizabeth. She's 40 pounds now, I think. She's 42 pounds. I don't know, we haven't put her on the scale yet. If she gets close enough to the house, I'll try and pick her up and bring her. She tries to get in the house all the time. Because when she was little, and I worked from home, right here next to me, we had one of those big black Rubbermaid things that they use for cattle for feed. We had that in here, and there was a heat lamp in here during the wintertime. During the summer, she would go outside. But she got too big, but she's used to being in the house. So sometimes she'll come up to the back door, and she just looks at me like, please let me in. But I can't let her in. I can't let her in because, I don't know if you guys know this, but with tortoises, they like hold their urine for a long time.
Oh.
And then when they do pee, it's like a gallon. Like, I don't know where they keep it under that shell. It's like a humongous amount. And there's no like training her. Do you know what I mean? So she's coming closer now. She's eating her grass. She eats the grass and comes up to the house. And then my husband has her salad ready for her. Elizabeth, do they? I feel so bad for her because she's so. I feel like she's lonely. Like, do they do better if there's 2?
Oh my gosh, you want 2, Chrissy?
Well, Elizabeth has 2, and now she's got 3. I don't know, because I heard also sometimes if you introduce a smaller one to ones that are already like established in your household, that they can be mean to them. They can like beat them up. Like you wouldn't think turtles would do that, but yeah, that's what I heard. So I don't know. I don't think I'm going to get another nest.
Is it like chickens where they're just establishing a pecking order?
I don't know. I heard
I
that.
can't imagine a tortoise beating up another tortoise.
Right.
I think of cats, you know, and
It's the weirdest thing. I like
where they're like slapping paws at each other. What are they going to do?
No,
Like,
no. But
tortoises,
tortoises
they bump each
First
other.
of all, my grandmother had a tortoise. My uncle found it on the side of the road, a desert tortoise. Brought it home. Let me tell you, that tortoise was so much trouble because grandmother would fence the yard so he'd stay in the yard, but every once in a while he'd escape. And he'd escape down into the ravine that was full of poison oak. It was his favorite place to go, was the poison oak patch. Anyway, my grandparents finally passed, and my mother and father took him to Redmond for a while, and he now lives at the Oregon Zoo.
Oh wow.
Yeah, managed after grandma and grandpa passed and nobody, is on the property to take care of him anymore. They took him into Redmond and they made a little spot for him, for Mr. Turtle. He's a tortoise, but we still called him Mr. Turtle. My mom, they were thinking about taking him to the High Desert Museum in Central Oregon, but evidently there's this like allergy that tortoises can get. And if they don't have it, they don't have it. But if they get around other tortoises that have it, they can catch it. Well, all of the ones at in the High Desert Museum had the little allergy, and Mr. Turtle didn't. So he ended up going to the Oregon Zoo in Portland, where they didn't have the allergy. And because he had been so handled by my brother and I and all the other grandkids, he is now taken to schools and children's groups to be for exposure. They can pet him and feed him and do all that stuff because he's.
Well, I got news for you. If she gets any bigger, we're gonna need a crane to move her around.
Right?
She's coming closer, so I will grab her in a second, and because she's right outside the door here. The door is right here.
In Japan, there's one that's so big. The guy he takes him.
I saw him. He walked in the street.
Yeah, walking in the street.
But she's only 40 pounds, so she stepped on my toe when I was out there with her the other day, and I wasn't paying attention, and it hurt. Come here, silly.
Well, they got those little claws. You know, you don't think about it, but those are really made for digging.
Yeah, well, that's what she does. So we have a huge bush in the backyard, and she loves to be under there because it's kind of in a cooler area of the thing. And she does deep, like she has dug deep. So sometimes she'll come out, and especially if it's like she's dug close to the water line, like the irrigation. So sometimes she'll come out, and she's covered in mud, and then she walks through the grass, and then the sprinklers go on. It's like she's taking a shower because all the mud comes off of her. Come here, Tilly. Hopefully I can pick her up. But anyway, so I just want to show you my Sasquatch. I'll show you my tortoise, and then I'm going to go rest.
Hey.
And hope everybody has a good weekend.
Well, thanks for coming in, Chrissy, and showing us your update on your Sasquatch.
Good to see you.
I was looking at the hair that I bought. I don't know that I have enough hair. So I think what I'm going to do is go to the Goodwill and buy a couple dolls that have dark hair and put that underneath because it'll be stiffer. And then this good llama hair on top intermittently so that it'll be like a little stiffer looking. Because I'm thinking I might not have enough hair. So I'm going to have to fill in with something else.
Oh, Chrissy, what about like what Wendy and them do? Sometimes they go look in the clothing section for wool.
I don't know that I would like wool on them. I think that might look kind of cartoonish.
That's what my roving is. You need to find roving.
Right. I saw that the other day when you were doing with the yellow one, and I thought maybe that might work. Hold on, I'm gonna hold on. Let me grab her real quick.
Roving.
Oh, Leanne, it's called Snap Camera. And it's an app for your desktop or laptop. Yeah, you're welcome.
So roving is wool that has been processed. It's cleaned, it's dyed, but it has not been spun into yarn or string.
Here she is.
Oh my gosh, look at her.
Oh my gosh, she looks just like the one. She looks just like Mr. Turtle, our tortoise.
Wow.
Identical, the little spikes on the legs.
Say hi, Tilly.
Hi, Tilly. You're a desert tortoise, aren't you? Oh my God, I love it.
Wow.
I will have a tortoise one day.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that was fun.
I have this thing about turtles and tortoises for pets. I mean, I literally grew up with one with my grandparents, and I loved that thing.
She's so tiny. She's heavy. I'm out of breath.
Yeah, she looked like she was heavy.
Well, if anybody tells you you need a workout plan, you tell them you already got a weight right there. Like,
I
you got
just
your
lift
weight
her up.
to lift.
Chrissy,
So now she's sitting outside the door because she knows it's dinner time. So I have to.
Chrissy.
Uh,
My
Oh,
mom gave
Lord.
this to me, but I'm gonna send it to you because you like tortoises. I'm not huge on tortoises, but my mom gave this to me years ago.
Ooh,
And it's a little tortoise.
thank you. I have a glass tortoise that my cousin bought me, and then up here I have a little.
And it's an
resin
ornament,
tortoise.
so you can put it on your tree.
Oh, cool! Thank you.
Well,
so
I don't know
much.
if you decorate anymore, but you can put it somewhere.
Well, I still decorate my countertops with Christmas stuff.
Okay,
I-
so there you
And
go.
that's where I do all my decorating. Like right now, Billy's ghosts are still up there, and a scarecrow. So she's sitting outside the window because she knows
Leanne.
it's time to eat. So I'm gonna go and feed her. I hope you all have a good weekend. I'm gonna tell you later on, Caroline, about my idea for Sunday.
Yes, ma'am.
A little surprise, and that's it, I guess.
Leanne says, "Thanks for showing. I'm glad she didn't pee on your desk."
I know. I know. Because I'm telling you, when she goes, forget it. It's like the dam hit. It's just
Oh, Elizabeth says her tortoise would crush your tortoise. That's how big hers is.
Wow.
Yeah.
How long have you had it, Elizabeth? How long?
Let me scroll up. I think she said it on there. For
Okay.
a few years, she said. She's had it for a few years.
Well, we've had her for about a year and a half, and we got her when she's about this big. And same thing. She was in the road. Billy was cleaning the truck, and he saw her in the middle of the road, and all of a sudden he comes into his box, and he's
Bye,
fussing.
Leanne.
Bye, Leanne.
Thanks for coming in, hun.
And I said, what are you fussing over? And I go to look in the box, and I go, what are you gonna do with that? Because I was never a turtle person. And so he said, I'm gonna keep her for a little while. I'm like, what are we gonna do with her? And plus, our pool in the backyard doesn't have a fence. It's not fenced. So she can walk and then she does. She walks all the way around the pool. And she knows not to, she's never fallen in. She knows not to get close to the edge. How? I don't know. But we're always afraid, that one day we're going to find her in the pool. But
She says he was rehomed to them 3 years ago, and he was already 2 or 3 years old.
Oh.
My uncle found Mr. Turtle in the middle of the road too. Those desert tortoises just trying to walk across the road.
My husband's enthralled with her. But anyway, let me go feed her. Guys, have a good weekend. Come and see us on Sunday morning. And
We've been promoting it.
I'm going to do something different.
Okay.
Caroline might not like it.
It's fine. Really?
Well, we've been promoting your Speedy Mondays too. I hope you like the graphics I put together.
I did. I think you showed it to me, Caroline. It was good.
Yeah, the commercial.
Thank you so much for doing that. I've been trying to play with Canva. I don't know what the heck I'm doing with that. But
Yeah, you gotta learn how to use it.
Yeah, I started doing PowerPoint for the thumbnails. But we were trying to figure out the banner, how to do it on the PowerPoint, so it's only the banner that shows up. So maybe
I'm surprised you use snails and not a tortoise.
I couldn't find one.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was thinking about speed, and I was trying to find like a rabbit and a hare, and I don't know.
Well, I found a cute animated snail, and then I put the
Yeah,
little
did you
hooks as
see
its
it?
back.
It was like moving. Chrissy.
Oh no, I
I'll
didn't see
do it
that one.
again.
Okay.
Yeah. Caroline
Right.
thought it was farting stars, and I was like, no, it's
Farting
snails have slime. So I did a little trail of stars, and she thought it was farting stars.
Are you doing it on Canva?
Yeah.
I don't
Here.
know. I gotta play with it.
Can we show it real quick? 'Cause
Yeah,
How does
go
it
ahead.
say, Karen?
watch. I think it,
Excellent.
You saw it? Yeah, it was
All
cute.
right. Now I got to go play with that because that makes me crazy.
Well, all that stuff I created in Canva, but I render it and download it and put it in an editor. So there's a lot more to it than just creating the little clips. Yeah.
I just like get to play with it and not be afraid of it. And,
Yeah, no, don't be afraid of it. Go for it.
Yeah.
All right, let me go see this chunky lady.
Bye bye.
Hi guys.
So I've got the upper half of of it done. Here's the shoulder. There's the disc.
Oh, Elizabeth, did you want to join us today? I'm sorry to interrupt you, Wendy.
You're fine.
Elizabeth, I just saw you registered. Did you want it today or next week?
Oh,
starting
that's
next week?
nice, Wendy.
Oh my gosh, it looks like a hairball.
It does. It really does look like a hairball, but I promise it's going to be the shoulder.
Oh, hi, Pamela.
Hi, Pamela. How are you?
Good
Thanks
show.
for popping in.
So if you notice, it's the same size as the one I've already got going here.
Now, how do you shape it into an arm, though?
Well, what I'm doing next is I'm going to make a little kind of triangular piece that's going to be this part right here, the lower part.
Oh, gotcha.
And I'm going to add that on separately.
Okay, next week, Elizabeth. Okay. All right, you'll start getting the email invite every week. I try to do it every Thursday night or early Friday. Sorry, sneezed. But yeah, it's no obligation. You don't have to come in if you can't. I got an email from Jez Diaz. She didn't think she was going to be able to make it today. So that's
okay.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to do some shipping because I got to get some stuff shipped.
Mm-hmm.
So you hear some crinkle, crinkle.
No problem. Oh, and I don't think Donna is here, but this is her. Let me show this real quick. Donna. It turned out pretty good. I like it.
Nice.
I don't know if I'm gonna add the bow to it. And then I had a little bling bling I was gonna add to it too.
Nice.
So Wendy, that's coming along really good though. It's like you're almost done with your bear.
Oh no. He's come a long ways, but he's got a lot of work. I still haven't figured out how I'm going to make his head yet. I think I'm going to start it the same way as I'm starting this paw, this part of the arm, and kind of in a triangular section. So I kind of get his muzzle and then kind of maybe a head, or I'll start with like the head and then move to the muzzle.
Pamela says, can you invoice her? I don't think you mean me because I've already invoiced you.
Invoice me
right?
when you've got the time. Pamela, do I have something for Pamela?
Yes. I will. No, I do. It's me.
Oh, okay. As I say, I already sent my invoice.
Oh, wait, no, I have something for Pamela, and it was waiting. We were gonna wait on shipping, but I can get those out.
Yeah, I have your package right here, Pamela.
I'll put a little note here, and I'll work on yours. Where'd my pens go? Sit my butt down in my spot, and you think I can find anything?
Yes, Wendy is needle felting.
Wendy is what? What?
Pamela was wondering if you were needle felting.
Yes, I'm needle felting. I am making a bear. I'm trying to make a bear. Bar.
Okay. I will be right back.
Okay, so okay. Put a note on the paper. That means I should remember. Oh, I love needle felting. Absolutely love needle felting. This is something else I was working on that I made. I started, okay, so I've been trying to make pumpkins, right? Needle felted pumpkins. And I started out with just the felt, and some of them were this brown, this orangier color, and some look like this. They're in the process of trying to be pumpkins. So I decided I would take one of the balls and I would use it underneath, and I put the orange around it, and now it looks like a ball of fire. Like,
Oh, I thought it looked like a little creature.
like gamers would hold in their hands. You have a little ball of fire.
Gotcha.
But yeah. I'm still working on him. He'll probably turn into a creature rather than a ball of fire, because that is definitely not done. I do like how he dangles, though. But yeah, I'm loving needle felting. I've made all sorts of different things. To me, it looks like a turban. My friend says it should be a button cover. The other thing I've made a lot of are mushrooms, like this guy.
I like mushrooms. Oh my gosh, that's cute. That is cute.
So I
Good
make a lot of
job.
mushrooms with this. I just started a burlap bag with rice. No, I don't. Here's another one. I have my finger protectors. I do a lot of stuff in my hands. When I do need something to stab into, I stab into the foam. I have foam for stabbing. But a lot of times, like right now, instead of stabbing into that, I prefer to hold my felt between my fingers for shaping and stab. When I do need to stab into something, I do the foam. We find roving everywhere. So this is roving that's actually on a cord and twisted together. We found this at a thrift store. A lot of what we find is at thrift stores, and any ordering of the you'll find people who'd get kits, and you'll just see little bags of colored fluff at a thrift store. These are roving, and you can use them for needle felting. And they come in a variety of colors, and you can buy roving in all colors and shapes. In Ashland, which is a store in a town about 20 minutes from where I'm living, there is a weaving store. So they sell yarns, they sell roving, they sell felting needles, which are really, really tiny. And they have little hooks on them, and that is what causes the So the way it was explained to me, I'm probably not explaining this right, but your wool and natural fibers have little hooks in them, naturally occurring. Ashland, Oregon. And then the hooks. Oh God, that hat, that looks excellent. The little tiny hooks on the needle causes the natural fibers to lock up with each other. And that is what creates the ability for it. Yeah, these save my life. I absolutely love these. I've gotten them in different places, but so you've got heavy leather or you've got some with elastics on the back. Oh my God, I love your little hats. I am so in love with these little hats you're making for all your little dudes.
I found my colored pom-poms. Now I just have to make little colored hats. Because I have let's see, I have a blue pom-pom.
Ooh.
And then I have an orange one. So I think I'm gonna make all different colored hats.
So what material are you using for the hat part itself? Are you using felt?
This one is felt, yeah. But the other ones, because of the colors and what I have, I may have to just use fabric.
I may have to send you some flat felt. I have a tub full of flat felt.
Wendy, you're not joking about a truck, are you?
I don't. Hey, when it comes to felting materials, I only have 2 tubs. One with roving stuff.
Only 2.
And trust me, my friend Christine with a C. Christine with a C, not Christine with a K. I love all these C. I have friends. Sorry. My social life is very small outside of the internet. But she has like 4 or 5 or 6 tubs of just felting stuff. She's been doing this and been in love with felting for many more years than I have.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Some of the fabric that I need to do a fabric sale. And I need to advertise it well because of the fact that oh, sweetie, that doesn't count my fabric. The yarn I have 3 tubs of. Yarn is separate than felting. Yarn has 3 tubs. Clothes to be turned into other things, 3 tubs. Vintage fabric from my grandmother, 4 tubs. Fabric that I've collected up on my own and kept, 6 tubs. Oh, if only I had 2 tubs. You should see the living room. It's actually getting better.
That's good.
Well, yeah, I have to, and that's my other thing after this is shipping and working in the living room because I have 6 teenage boys coming to my house this evening. Oh, you have a Cricut closet? Oh, see, I don't have a Cricut.
Oh, who has a Cricut closet?
Elizabeth has a Cricut closet.
Oh my gosh. Elizabeth, you need to do a YouTube video so I could drool over your Cricut closet.
I have a Sizzix.
Amazing.
Now, Cricuts work totally different than Sizzix, I think, but I'm not sure how.
Christine, you holding out on us. Elizabeth got a Cricut closet. Now that's
Yeah,
what
I don't think I've ever seen it before. I don't think I've ever seen it before.
Really?
The closet that holds your Cricut supplies for now. Well,
She doesn't usually let me leave the living room or kitchen area.
A sewing dresser? Oh, if only I could get my sewing stuff into just a dresser. One of my biggest problems is everything is spread across everywhere. And I am finally getting a lot of stuff separated out. But it's time consuming. And I always have that problem of, okay, I'm going to part with it now. And then when I come back to reassess and evaluate, I'm like, no, maybe I don't want to get rid of it yet. So right now I am just literally turning and stabbing between my fingers, just turning and stabbing. I'm not even removing the needle from the depths. I'm just kind of trying to condense the middle. Crafting table used to be.
Oh.
I have. So on my YouTube, we talk about our little side channels, right? So we've got Sandy Brock that we love so much. And I also follow Christie's Auction House and Sotheby's. So whenever they have an auction, an art auction, they always broadcast it live online.
Uh-huh.
And it is so amazing to see the artwork, to sometimes they're more modern artists, sometimes it's the classic artists, and it's just so much fun, in my opinion, to watch. I love watching art auctions. Just loving art auctions. I like watching the ones that have sculpture too, because, out in the world, you see things and you're like, okay, this is really, really cool. It's really, really awesome. You can feel sometimes when you know that a piece it's got something about it that makes it extra special. And being able to identify, it's like, hey, I've seen something like that in an auction. I wonder if it's the same artist, or that those triggers come. And it can really help with collecting your own stuff or purchasing for resale. Oh my Lord, the teenager lives.
Fuck off.
Hey, watch your mouth, boy. I'm online.
Okay.
Oh, are they all starting to come over? Oh. Ooh, I can't wait to Donna. You see this. It's turning out so pretty. But now I gotta find my sewing needle. Oh!
Still got a few more packing I'm doing.
I know, I'll probably have to do packing too tonight.
Oh, my allergies are really bad. Thank God for filters.
Well, it changes the season though,
Yeah. I keep having to blow my nose and sneeze. That's why I keep turning the camera off. Ooh. Yeah, it was I don't know what it is. It's just outside when I went to go get lunch. Set my allergies off.
Mm-hmm.
At least I'm catching up on my shipping.
That's good.
So are you working on Donna's dress?
Yeah, and it's turning out so pretty. Like, oops, I keep losing the little rose. So I put a little, I added a little cross to her rose.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, and then, so I'll put it on the belt part.
That's cute.
Yeah, so it's turning out really good. I just have to get my sewing needle and sew on some of these pieces.
Yeah.
But this new fabric is really nice. It's like it's hard to find her giraffe fabric though.
Oh, is that what she was requesting? Is giraffe?
Yeah, and giraffe is not that easy to find, I guess.
Right.
Yeah, invoicing, and that's what Emily was doing the other day when she was on with us. She was invoicing.
Oh, was she? Oh, yeah, that's right.
No. She was not was it? No, Pamela's invoicing now.
Okay.
But Elizabeth was doing something like her online stuff.
Gotcha. What did I just do? Oh, yeah. Well, my kiddos are coming in and out of the house.
Are they?
Yeah, they're okay. They try to be quiet. We have one of those front doors. It doesn't matter how much WD-40, if D40 you put on there, it's just
creaky.
Yeah.
You should try that. What I was telling Wendy, you should try getting a can of lightning grease.
Lightning grease? I've never heard of that.
So, because it's used for cars.
Oh.
It's just a can of spray, and it's like WD-40, but for squeaky things. And because I have this metal bed frame that's from the Bombay company, and it used to do that too. And I got lightning grease that they use for cars.
Oh,
that sound!
Oh, that sound.
That's our favorite song, Kraken. But yeah, you should use
somebody sent me a best offer. Of course I'm going to take it.
Oh, so nice. Love that sound.
There.
Woo! Love that sound. Watching. Yes, it doesn't take much to amuse me, people.
Yeah, you just register, Leanne, hun, and I'll just automatically send you an invite every time we'll go online. Sorry, I got horrible allergies. Allergies is running our family.
Mm,
What? What?
no, Pamela was asking what kind of craft materials we're looking for. I'm not
For
really. I'm not really looking for crafting materials. It was just animal prints that I was looking for because, like, Donna wanted animal prints, and she had because my oh yeah, because Pamela's here. That's right. I need to work on Pamela's doll.
there
Oh,
you go.
Pamela, that's right. You're here because Donna has a series of 6 of them. I think 6 or 7 of the lace doll dresses that I make,
Uh-huh.
and she needed one more, and that last animal print was one that she needed. I forgot to show you this one, Pamela. I had this one too.
I can't see the screen, so you just
Okay.
describe it to me.
So I'm just showing the animal print.
Okay. Oh,
Here.
that one with the pretty
Yeah.
one with the green in it and stuff.
So Pamela, I don't know if you could see this, but this one is an animal print one. So there's a red rose, and then I put an earring here as a belt. So I used, like junk jewelry. But this is one. But yeah, I got to work on yours, Pamela, because I have your material here. Alrighty. You could register now, Leanne, and then once you register now, we'll send you the invite.
Yeah, if you want it today, we can send it to you today, or if you just want to start next week, you'll be added to the list for next week. Oh, it didn't copy.
So, did you like this one, Pamela, instead of the one I'm gonna make you? Because I can still custom make the other one if you want. Where's the material? Oh, okay. Here, let me just type in the chat, Leanne.
Copy.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, you can, Pamela, you can do crafting stuff. That's fine. Because you want to give people options too. Kind of like, that jewelry lot you were doing wasn't too bad. That would be nice to bring. You could just bring a variety of stuff. And usually what happens is when you do a sale, sometimes the audience dictates what you sell because they ask for certain things. So keep that in mind too. So it's always good to have a variety.
Yeah, always have something else on hand if you can.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. We understood what you were saying. We understood.
Yeah, we understand. We understand. It happens. We gotcha. Oh, that's right. Pamela, I think we need to, yeah, we still need to. So
What?
I need to email Pamela. Yeah, Pamela, how about I email you some times so we can meet up? Crap works too. That is true.
All right, I'm going to mute myself because some of the things I'm going to be packing are crunchy, crunchy, crunchy.
Crunchy,
Like
crunchy.
real loud.
Okay. Well, actually, Pamela, while you're here, what day would be good to? Let's see. Let me pull out my calendar real quick. So if you would like to, Pamela, we can maybe touch base a little bit Saturday evening. It would have to be Saturday evening or Monday afternoon. So, hey, Renee. Hello, hello. So it would be Saturday evening. We would chit chat, Pamela, or we would have to chit chat Monday afternoon. And when I say Monday afternoon, it would have to be after 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. Oh, it wasn't Renee on the show with you. I think she was on the show with you yesterday too, right? You guys did a good job. So I am crafting the lace style dresses. Well, they started off with lace, but then I evolved into making fabric dresses. And then I'm making little hats for little figurines. Oh, that's nice. I think Kraken was working on some invoices that she had to take care of. And Wendy was doing some needle felting. But see, Wendy might be super busy because she has a house full of boys working on homecoming. Oh, Pamela, if you like this one, because the other print you wanted was this. So if you wanted me to make one in this print, I can. But otherwise, yeah, I can send you this one. No problem. Okay. Let me put this one aside for you, Pamela. Awesome. Okay. Ooh.
I think I'm going to send Angela this card that I made. The one that I recycled from Claudia K Vintage.
Oh, yeah?
That one. That was her postcard she sent me. So whenever somebody sends me a card, a lot of times is what I'll do is I'll either reuse it and put it in my junk journal, or I'll repurpose it for other stuff. Then I just send it back out. I like to repurpose and recycle and all that good stuff. And I know Angela's one of those people too, so I think she'll appreciate it.
Oh yeah, Angela's huge on recycling. Christine, I'll be right back.
Okay. If I can find a pen that works. Goodness. How could I have my glasses? I can't see worth a darn. It's kind of hard to write because I hot glued some, what do you call it? Foliage on here. Little orange and some pine cones. I did this one last week for our crafting time. Look at that. Isn't that cool? It was so neat. I love stuff like that. Okay, let me see. Need some little belly bands. Grab some belly bands. Where is my belly band? Be right back. So what all is everybody doing today? I think some of you were invoicing.
I want to watch a scary movie tonight.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
I know, right? I really want to see Critters now.
Oh God, that was a great movie. That one scared me when I was little.
I know, but I can't find it. Well, I
That
can't
was a
find
really
free
good one.
version of it. Oh, Christine, you need to watch with Paul though.
What?
That one, the B movie one, that's hilarious about.
Oh, Renee, you recycle plastic and glass? Nice.
Tucker and Dale. You need to watch that one.
Oh, Tucker and Dale? Never heard of that.
It's Tucker and Dale. You remember I told you it's about these two guys that.
Oh, Elizabeth started crocheting.
Ooh.
So Tucker and Dale.
Tucker and Dale, they have a house in the woods,
and
they're going to it because they inherited it.
Mm-hmm.
They have to fix it up, and these college kids are going to the woods too for a weekend getaway, and somehow they think the two guys are killers, but they're not.
I got a potion sticker. It says Beetlejuice on there.
Oh, cute.
I can't say it 2 more times though. Nobody picked up on that one? Okay.
Huh?
Huh?
I was reading what Elizabeth said.
Yeah, she's starting to crochet.
Oh,
okay. I know these are all stickers, darn it.
Beetlejuice.
Alright. I feel a little line on there, so maybe I'm supposed to pull on that one. Some of these stickers are really thick.
Really?
I hope people realize they're stickers and not thinking I'm sending them an old photo. Because some of these they look like they're a reproduction old photo, but it's a sticker. And they're probably thinking, why is she sending me a card of an old photograph?
I'm sure people reuse it too.
Well, not everybody junk journals though, so. Oh my gosh, I cannot get the back off of this sticker. Oh, there we go. Oh, I just bend it. There we go. Yeah, they look real cool. I like to dress up my packages a little bit.
Oh yeah, have you guys ever seen Christine's ASMR video? Wait, so
I haven't been able to do an ASMR video for a while. I have no room on my computer. That's why I do lives.
But is it the first video or the second video that puts you to sleep?
They both do.
I'm just trying to.
I got a spiderweb belly band on there.
Yeah.
And then I've got a cool sticker on there, a little potion
Ooh,
sticker.
That turned out really cute.
Yeah, those turned out real cute. So that is going to Miss Angela. And then I've got her cool little card. And I'll probably send her some of those photos, reproduction photos.
Mm-hmm.
These are stickers. These
Wow.
things. The sticker. Yeah, I got a bunch of them.
Oh, yeah. Angela will love those.
Yeah. Send her a couple of them. I send them to people, and they're probably like, what the hell is this? So,
Oh, it's fun.
yeah. It's really
Like
neat.
package toppers.
Yeah.
I like packaging items. It just leaves the perfect touch when you do the little touches.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, and I stamp mine, and I add stickers.
Mm-hmm. Oh, crochet sounds fun. Stacey May can crochet like crazy. Oh, have you seen her crochet?
Yeah, I've seen her shows. Yeah, she does some good stuff.
Mm-hmm. Did you see her earrings though? They're so cute. She crocheted little people.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Like little pills and is it a pencil? All kinds of stuff. It's so fun. Christine, you have a question?
I do?
Mm-hmm.
You mean intros and outros? You mean like the graphics I do for Caroline and Bridget?
Yeah, she does an excellent job.
Wendy will be back soon, I'm wondering. I don't know, she's...
Speak of the
She is.
devil.
Oh, that's weird. How did they do that? It was like she was gone in the set first, and then split second she was there.
She was alright making something to drink.
Oh, yeah. There you are.
Hello. Sorry about all that.
That's okay. I have four boys myself.
Yeah. That's
My two older boys are just like that.
he doesn't do that very often, but
They're still
I've
learning.
only had him for almost 2 years now. In
Yeah.
spring break in March, I'll have had him for 2 years. That's as long as he's lived with me since he was 3 years old. So we're still working our way through some parenting skills.
That's okay. I understand.
I crochet. I crochet.
yeah.
I kind of cross stitched.
Are you drinking coffee, Wendy?
Yes, I am drinking coffee. I'm on my second cup of the day. Like I mentioned earlier, I got up a little late. And yeah, I'm getting ready to shift the house around and try and clean.
Ooh, that door knocker is heavy. I didn't realize how heavy
Renee.
it was.
Oh, so yeah. Bear. Still working the bear. Oh.
Oops, what the heck?
Alrighty.
They're working on the lawn outside, so that's why I'm muting. It's not because
Oh,
I don't want to
hear
like. I don't want you guys to hear the big bang and the I don't know what they're doing out there.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah. Put our fingers back on. Start stabbing a bear. So I've got this little tiny, almost triangular piece. And I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make it just a bit bigger. Bear, where are you? Made like comparison. This is the only way to do it. Once you've made one, you've got to keep comparing back and forth if you want to make something similar. It's never going to be identical. I have learned that nothing is ever perfect. Nothing is ever identical. But it's amazing how those slight differences always seem to make it better. I love the slight little differences that I find in my work. It just makes it more natural. All right. So that looks like it's going to work. That's small to get started, but it always is. And comparison to the shoulder, though, it's awfully tiny, so we're going to give it a little more oomph.
So Wendy, what made you make a bear?
I was lacking inspiration one day.
What?
I was lacking inspiration. It happens to me often. And I was watching Chloe Rose. She's an artist YouTuber, and she loves bears. Bears are her thing.
Oh,
and she had been doing Inktober probably, which I would love to do one of those things, one of those projects where you do a monthly thing. I'm not set up for it. Someday maybe. But she was, I think, doing Inktober, and she was doing bears, and she was showing some of her bears, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna make a bear. So I started bear buns, and it's just moved on from there.
Gotcha.
Yes, Pamela, I do. Sorry, I'm multitasking. Sorry, I did not answer right away. Yes, I do make those. I do charge a fee for them. And I can discuss that later if you want to email me. You can also, your friend can also contact me on Instagram too. So it's the same name, Crack and Christine.
Doesn't the
More than
bear
happy
bum
to talk with them.
remind you of her Inktober? I mean, it reminds me of a Chloe Rose bear. She has this way she does a bear's bum, and
I've never seen that. I might have to look that up. I've never heard of her. I bet you I've seen her, but I don't remember the name. I'm not good with names.
she lives in New York, but she's from the UK, so she has a British accent, which is just lovely.
Okay.
And it's her older stuff that I'm thinking of. I haven't watched her newer stuff in a while. I believe she just got to go back to the UK for the first time in like 3 years to visit family, and I know she's gotten a studio. She used to do everything out of her closet, out of a walk-in closet. She had a walk-in closet, and she ran her entire thing out of that for years. Bear bump. Yes, I know. But yeah, some of her stuff from a couple of years ago out of her closet. I haven't kept up a whole lot with her newer stuff, but I just loved watching her paint. All right, this needs a little more. What's lightweight? There we go. What have I already got? I like to work with it separated out, so you can mix the colors together then, and also it helps when you're shaping. I did see someone had asked about craft supplies we look for at thrift stores. And for me, practically anything. And I have to stop. As a matter of fact, yeah. Until they discovered how to cook. I look for practically anything. I have to stop. I love fabric. I still continue to buy fabric, even though I shouldn't. Most of the time I buy it because I love it, and I think I'm going to use it for something, and then I'll just turn around and resell it. I had mentioned I was needing to do a large fabric sale.
Oh, hey, Roy.
Hello.
Hello,
Happy
hello.
weekend.
Oh, Pamela. Wendy, this is Pamela that may be doing a sale with us on Tuesday night.
Yeah. And I need to get your stuff out to you. I got it noted down on my paperwork. Right now I'm depending on the price, I'm looking for more junk journaling, but I look for the stamps, and I look for unopened or partially used Tim Holtz products, and distress products. But I won't say no to roving if I find natural fiber in the unprocessed, this state before it's made into threads and stuff. If I can find roving, I will buy that without blinking an eyelid.
Roy likes your shirt, Christine.
Awesome, thank you. Sorry, I'm doing shipping. I'm trying to catch up on my shipping.
So to make this thicker, this little paw, this little arm, I'm taking a different color, and I'm doing exactly like I did with that one, or with the original shoulder. Oh, don't lose it. Good Lord, it flew across the. So what I did with the shoulder is I'm making a disc. So I mixed the colors together, squished them between my fingers, and I'm starting to just stab it in. And then when I get like, it won't be thick like this one, I'll wrap this around it and then start stabbing them together and integrating them. So I'll use a wrap to make it thick.
Oh, well, I do. Shipping. Yeah. I decorate all my stuff, though. That's why it takes so long. I'm not a big time seller, so I have time to make everything look pretty. I was talking to
I
Roy.
threw a couple extra goodies in, but and crafty stuff I tend to wrap up a little different. But
So like this is for Leanne. This is her shaker. So I wrapped it in a spider web belly band, and then I put a cute glitter spider on there. So not everybody does that. It's just something that I do.
Ooh, my other half got Halloween cupcakes the other day, and they had the plastic rings on them, the cheap plastic rings.
Yeah.
And I'm like, sweet, the kids can eat the cupcakes, the boys can eat the cupcakes. That's fine. I took the rings and I'm gonna use them on a wreath. I'm gonna glue them on and make them on I've got a Halloween wreath. I've got a couple of wreaths that I started last year and I never actually glued that I will be working on. I would have worked on it today, but my glue gun's buried in the garage. It's buried in the garage. That'll be another project.
Are you crafting a beer, Roy? Because he has that, you know how he does the peace sign. Oh, Christine, you gotta show.
What?
Show Roy.
Oh yeah, I think you've seen it before.
Oh,
here it is. Hang on, sorry, I got shipping stuff all over my desk, so I'm like, peace.
Roy, check her out.
I need to find the one that Roy does. I need to find that one, but I like this one. Peace.
so the products are well, actually, the products I look for are anything stamps, any of the nice stamps, and they can. A lot of people don't understand that stamping for like journaling and stuff, junk journaling, they started with the blocks on them and they went to flat. The flats stick onto acrylic blocks so you can see through, or onto stamping pad things so you can restamp. Tim Holtz is a producer. He actually produces some of the distressed stuff, and anything that can be used with a Sizzix machine, which are any of the die cuts. This stabbing is called needle felting and roving. So any natural fibers. I have mohair. Wool is most common. And then I also do counted cross stitch, but that's a whole nother thing we're not discussing. I've managed to get it to one bag.
That one cross stitch though, when you were working on, was amazing.
Oh yeah, I'd been trying to work on it these last few nights, but because that's when I like to work on counted cross stitch, is in the evening while I watch a show, and when I watch a show I already know. So like it's Halloween, Halloween's coming. It's about time to start watching Harry Potter movies again, isn't it? And I also watch them at Christmas. And then it's going to be time to watch the Hobbit movies again. And then I just might have to watch. God, my household is crazy. The Da Vinci, the Da Vinci Code movies. And then I do a lot of re-watching of movies. Nice. I think that is an excellent plan, Elizabeth. Yeah, the stabbing's called needle felting. You stab into a felt block sometimes, into a block. So what I'm doing, instead of doing it vertically, I could also be doing it on this block and stabbing like this, which will condense. It'll smoosh it. I'm trying to smoosh it sideways and keep it circular, and that's the reason my technique, the technique I'm using, works as well. That, and I'm leaning. I got this lean going on, and it's hard to stab down when I'm leaning. I don't sit normally. That's why I hurt all the time. But the price you pay.
Oh, that's a good idea. I would have done the same thing too, Elizabeth. She had to, her kids had to finish the Harry Potter book before they watched the movies. It makes sense.
Yeah, because the books so in depth. There's just they really did leave a lot out. I know it's been 20 years. I know they're talking about remaking them, as they always do. If they do remake them, I really hope they include more.
Oh, I'm sure they will.
I don't know. I've seen some remakes that are real bombs.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm like, why did you even remake it?
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, but there is one movie we never speak of. It does not exist. It didn't happen.
Ghostbusters?
No. I'm going back a few more years. I'm talking Highlander #2.
Oh. I know what you're talking about.
I've never heard of that.
You have?
No, I heard of the show, but not a movie. They made a movie?
Okay.
Yeah, they made a string of them. Where have you been?
Really?
They made like 3 or 4.
No way.
And the only reason that they went for the 4th is because the 2nd was so...
Yeah, they had to redo some of the stuff to fix it.
Okay, that's hilarious. Because they did make a...
That's what happens when you bring on other directors with a different creative...
I was watching something.
Sorry, but that was like so off plot.
And I think they were making fun of that movie.
Ooh!
Everybody at
Marvel
the time.
has fixed it. That was a multiverse. That was a different universe. That was a different verse. Because of Marvel introducing the multiverse the way they did, especially with the last Doctor Strange thing. We can just say it was a totally different universe. It was a dream. If we make it a dream, because of the show, they say that your dreams are actually different. You're peeking into different universes. So that's a different one of the multiverses. That's the only way to fix it. And be able to swallow that with any sort of. That movie was just wrong. That would be awesome. You are right, Elizabeth, especially with the way that Disney's going with Disney Plus and with turning so many movie series into television shows. That makes sense. That makes good sense. Disney would make bang. Doesn't Disney own Harry Potter? Yeah.
Disney
I
would
don't
make
think
bang
so.
if they did that. Does Disney own Harry Potter? I don't think so.
I thought they did, because isn't the whole Harry Potter world part of Disney? I heard it cha-chang.
It's like the third cha-ching I've had since we started this show.
Nice.
All right, so I put the little leg that I did inside of what I'd wrapped, and I made it a little tighter than I had intended, and so might be a little bigger than I need it to be. We'll see. HBO or Paramount. I thought for some reason, because there's that whole Harry Potter universe you can go to.
Oh, that's in Universal Studios, isn't it?
Oh.
Yep, Universal Studios.
Still, HBO, Paramount, whoever owns it. Somebody.
Oh, I'm sure they want to get their hands on it.
Yeah. It's been so long since I've been to a.
I went to Universal Studios when they when they only had like 3 things. It was like we were done in a few hours.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, it was many years ago. Probably soon after they first opened up I think it was, what's that fire movie? Backdraft?
Backdraft?
Yeah, it's when they did that. It was Backdraft. They had that there. It was cool. It was hot.
I went to Universal Studios for my first anniversary celebration with my first ex-husband. Lots of firsts in there. We went when they had Jurassic Park. They had the Jurassic Park ride, and I think Waterworld was the other one that was still playing. The Waterworld one went for a long time. Anyway, it was a long time ago.
I think they still have the Jurassic Park thing though.
Probably, especially since Jurassic World and all the new Jurassic movies came out. Hopefully they updated it a little. This really looks too big right now. This really looks like a hairball, but it's gonna get tighter and it'll be a leg. It'll be a paw. It'll be a paw.
You know, I don't think I sent Pamela an invoice. Now that I'm looking at it,
Uh-oh.
I accidentally sent a duplicate to somebody else, and I think what it was is it was Pamela's, and I sent it to the wrong person and canceled it without realizing what it was.
No, that one you didn't cancel. That one you...
Yeah, I think I need to check that again. Ooh, I need to make more spider belly bands. I'm out. I will check after I'm done with this package. I have not watched the latest episode of the House of the Dragons, the new...
Neither have I. I was going
I
to watch
watched the last episode, so I'm
tomorrow.
going to have 2 episodes tonight to watch.
I've only got 1 episode to watch, but still, I'm like, I can't. It was like when I woke up late. Yeah, I woke up and I was like, my first thing I thought was, "Ooh, I've got House of Dragons to watch."
What do you think about it? To be honest with you, I hope people don't mind the spoiler alerts, but what do you think about it?
Okay. I must preface all of this with the fact that I
I
live.
don't know if Roy still in the chat. Does he watch that?
I have to preface all of this with the fact that I live with a man
Mm-hmm.
who is almost as big of a Tolkien aficionado as Stephen Colbert.
Oh, really? Oh, I love Tolkien.
So he's read The Silmarillion, The Lost Stories. We have all of the books. Every Tolkien book we can find, we have. He has the original annotated one with all the original artworks from all different countries safely stashed away.
Are you
Unfortunately,
talking
stashed away in
Tolkien, or are we
Florida.
talking House of the Dragon with the Game of Thrones?
Oh, wait. This is what's bothering me. They put them out at the same time and I get them crossed over.
Well, they're direct competition, HBO and Amazon.
It's really bothering me. House of the Dragon, what do I think? First of all, I started I've never read any of the books.
Yeah, I haven't read any of the books either.
I am a Matt Smith. Gosh, I don't know. Super fan?
Wait, Matt Smith is in it?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. And you see him from the back.
Baby,
very,
I started loving him in Doctor
you
Who.
have to separate Doctor Who from Game of Thrones, because otherwise you're gonna have a really hard time, because you know Game of Thrones is adult content. So you need
Have
to.
you guys watched Morbius?
Yeah, it's okay. I didn't like it.
He was a bad guy in that. For me,
I know, but
it's easy to separate him.
yeah, you
ever
need to
since
do
he's
that.
left Doctor Who, pretty much everything he's done is a bad guy. And I expect that. He's totally moving away from the Doctor Who image, and he's doing it well. He's finding good roles that totally separate him, and yet he stands out in those roles.
He'll do anything good.
I'm very much enjoying it. I do wish I would like it if they would have gone into more story and plot, and I don't like them jumping and changing characters so quickly. It's like, take those characters, go for a season. Next season, Take the new
Yeah,
A's.
I
The
agree.
next
Like
season,
they did with Game of Thrones. Every season, the kids got older. It was either 1 or 2 years later.
yes, but
And here it's an episode, 2 episodes, and all of a sudden it's a different one. And you're like, what the heck? He just aged 10 years.
you're trying to catch up. It's
Yeah.
always feeling like you're playing catch up.
Exactly.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I
But
don't like that. I think it's
the
being
acting's
rushed, and I think they're leaving out too much. They're also leaving out characters. Rhaenyra had 4 kids by that guy. Not 3. She had 4 sons.
Wow. See,
So
I
they
don't
didn't even
know.
show the other kid. And it's the
Yeah.
same with her father, the king, and his wife. They had 4 kids. They had 4 kids too, or something like that. And they're only doing the first 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
That-
very annoying. It's very annoying.
That's I see now, and I don't know all that she should have all
Right.
those other kids.
Okay, Pamela, I think it was yours. I accidentally sent it to the wrong person. I canceled it. I think it was yours. So I'm going to redo it again. Sorry about that. Because I got your package right here. I'm like, where's the invoice?
I was one of those who refused to watch the Game of Thrones series until it was over. And come to find out it wasn't over. I still had like 1 or 2 more seasons they went after I thought after
that's like
so
Paul and I.
I binge watched 90% of it. In my opinion, instead of making this, they should have gone only 1 generation back or 2.
Well, they had to go back far because you had to understand Rhaenyra's life and how her and her friend, what happened between them, why they had the fallout. Because her friend married her father.
Well, yeah, but I don't know why we needed to understand, because this is supposed to be hundreds of generations before. I don't understand why we needed this. I thought what they should have done was taken.
I thought it was going to be about when Bran the one that built the wall. That's what I thought it was going to be about.
I have no idea. I thought it was good. I thought I all I know is that they're taking it hundreds of generations before.
No, it's only 100 and some odd years. So
All I know is
that
it
far.
has nothing to do with what we watched for Game of Thrones.
Oh, well, no. Well, it's still part of Game of Thrones.
Yeah, it's still within the same universe and in the same landscape. It's just I would have liked to have seen Jon Snow's, it's
Oh, you mean like a prequel?
yes, only
Oh, okay.
a standard prequel, like the father's and the grandfather's story, not the great grandfather's story.
Yeah, because that whole line is through Rhaenyra, and I think that's why they're doing that.
I don't know.
Well, so
I'm
I have
sure
a
they
beef
have a
with
reason.
I have already got a
No.
beef with the show, because they're from where's it called? Where's it called?
Westeros?
No.
What?
Valerians are from
Valeria.
Valeria. Yeah.
Okay.
They're supposed to be extremely beautiful people.
Yeah.
When you cast Matt Smith and the gal who does Rhaenyra, I have doubts. I have a hard time believing this story.
The first one, the first girl they had playing her?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And
The
don't get me
one
wrong, the
that you-
actors are doing a really good job. They're doing really good. However, I think
the
the casting
acting
could
is
have been
excellent.
the casting could have been better.
Yes. The casting for this slightly older version of Rhaenyra could have been much better.
Well, because what's his name? The writer, he got in not trouble, but people were saying how he stole a lot of the ideas from Tolkien, because the Valerians are supposed to look elvish,
Mm-hmm.
beautiful, like like the elves in Tolkien's stories.
I'm sorry.
And then when you brought the show on, so like Daenerys, that was perfect casting for her. Beautiful silver hair, supposed to have purple eyes, but they don't. But he got kind of in trouble on that for plagiarism. But yeah, so I was expecting better looking actors.
Yeah.
Not rough and gruff looking actors who have, like, they've been around a long time. Yeah.
Yeah.
It should have been. I thought they could have done better. And then they used David Tennant's son.
Really?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Oh my god!
Oh wait, no, I saw something
standing
about
on the window.
I saw something about that. I saw a little.
He was showing himself to the world.
Yeah.
This is why I can't watch these, because I will
It's
get
hard
so
to watch. I was like, wait, that's David Tennant's son?
Wow, I would get so hooked.
Well, it's Britain. You get a smaller. No. They have a. It does seem like we get a lot of repetitive actors.
Yeah, Pamela, it was from the 7th, hon. Yeah, it was from the 7th. It was on. It was the TGIF sale.
Oh, I need to tell him. I wonder if he's found out yet
What?
that the guy who played Hagrid is passed.
Oh, that's so sad.
It is, and I don't know. I'll be right back. I'll hit mute just in case.
I got a pile of packages that need to go out, and I need to do one more invoice, and then I will be done.
No, you won't.
What?
You have 2 more because you just cha-ching twice.
Oh, I know. Nope, you're right. You're right. I got to get those out today, too, if I want to keep my top-rated seller.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
You're like, mm-hmm.
Oh, I did not know all those characters were in
All right.
I did not know that many characters were in there.
I figured.
Yeah, there's a lot of Doctor Who people in there. So, yeah, like I said, gotta separate yourself mentally when you get ready to watch it. You gotta prepare yourself. Because if you don't prepare yourself, you're like, oh my god.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I like watching the Harry Potter movies too, is because you see like David Tennant is in Harry Potter,
He did a good job.
He did.
He was really good.
Yes.
I was very impressed.
I've noticed out there watching a lot of characters trying to play when they're playing bad guys now. They've gone to doing that tongue motion.
Really? Oh, I haven't noticed that.
Have you watched She-Hulk?
No. No, I've been so disappointed in the MCU.
She-Hulk is worth it, in my opinion. I was very happy with it. Very, very happy because I am a fourth wall break fan.
Oh, okay.
And her thing was comedy. It was so much, a lot different and just fun. And they did just do the season finale, so it's a great time to binge watch it.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't gotten to that one. And I haven't had a desire like, I gotta watch it. No. It just never, I'm like, meh. As my sister says, meh.
Meh.
I have my second sister, she says it a lot. Meh.
Oh.
You know why? Wait. I don't see Pamela's information in here. I bet that's what happened. I started making it and I was sent it to the wrong person, and I didn't have the information. Let's see. Let me see.
Hi, Bonnie.
Hi, Bonnie. Yeah, Pamela, you're not smurfed. That's why. Because you haven't registered yet. Do me a favor. I'm going to send you my Jot form link. And if you can, please register. And that way I have your information. Please don't send it through email. I've had my email hacked in the past. So I try to discourage people from sending me their personal information in there. So give me a second and we'll get that. And I'll put it in the chat for you. Ooh, I gotta be careful what I copyright strikes. Oh, come on. Oh, I gotta get a new mouse. Or I just gotta get Paul to clean it for me. There you go, Pamela.
I have a question developing in my head, as a lot of you who might have seen.
Give me a second. Give me a second. No, Pamela, we do not share Jot form links. We can, but there's a fee for doing that. So we have separate Jot forms. So if you can, please go ahead and fill that out. Let me know, and I'll go ahead and send you your invoice real quick. Thank you. All right. Sorry, Wendy.
No, you're fine. That's business. Cut me off for business always. Especially when I'm talking about, I have a thought forming.
What's up?
So, I'm wondering, I know that certain things, like audiobooks, after a certain period of time, a book becomes public domain. It can be like the audiobook can be read or and put out online for free for anyone to listen to. Does the same thing happen with music? And if so, like, say you want to use Pachelbel, Canon Deep Pachelbel. Classical music is forever, has been out for so long that can't have a copyright. Nobody can own that song.
You think that, but Michael Jackson got in trouble for using Beethoven's music.
Really?
Yeah.
See, now I could see getting in trouble for using someone's production of that song, like the London, the Philharmonic or whatever. Some orchestra has produced this, or some artist has rewrote the music. What do they call that? A version. I can't remember the word at the moment, but I'm just trying to figure out, say, if music has been out there for long enough, if it becomes public domain, and if we could use that on YouTube without getting copyright striked.
You got to be careful with that, because even though classical music, a lot of classical music is still owned by the family, the descendants. And like the Beethoven, that was owned by, I cannot remember what it was, but I remember it was a big old thing. Michael Jackson, I think, ended up having to pay fines and stuff for it.
Wow.
Yeah, so you got to be really careful. Just because it's an old song, what's that one group who did that one song in the 80s? And they got in big trouble because they used the tune of the Kookaburra tree. And the people came back, and the descendants, they sued him.
Wow. The
So, yeah.
Listerine commercial?
No, this was a 80s song.
Oh.
And it would just happen in the last decade. They were sued like many years later, like
Wow.
20 years later, they got sued for it. And they ended up having to pay them back all the rights fees and stuff. The court forced them to pay all that, even though they didn't really have any money. I don't know if they ended up settling, because they probably spend all that money. If you only had one hit. So.
Damn. Do cover bands pay for rights?
I don't know. I'm sure there's something.
So many questions.
Oh, Men at Work. You remember that band, Men at Work?
Yes.
That song Down Under? They copied that from Kookaburra. And they got sued in 2009.
Huh.
Yeah, you got to be careful.
Man. I know there's a big lawsuit right now about the image of Prince, and someone's trying to sue the Andy Warhol thing.
Yeah.
But what I was taught in art school, so the medium was changed. They're claiming that the image that Andy Warhol used of Prince's face was taken from a photograph.
No, you can't do that. It's against his religion. Isn't it?
No, has nothing to do with that. She's trying to sue over image rights. But because of copyright of the image. But that doesn't count because he changed the medium. If you want, like I used a blown up photograph of Janis Joplin to create a watercolor. I have this huge watercolor picture I made of Janis Joplin. But because I, one, changed the size, which I believe Andy Warhol also did, and two, changed the medium, because I took it from a photograph and turned it into a watercolor, and it's not an exact copy. Neither was Andy Warhol's. He went to solid colors, image change. It should not then be subject to copyright laws. That's what I was taught. So
yeah, I don't know on that one.
So the Andy Warhol family or whatever institution or whoever's representing his artwork and interest should win this case without a problem. But I think music's different.
Yeah, and it's music. Sorry, I'm multitasking now.
Oh, not a problem.
Caroline, you still working on your dress? Or are you done?
No, I'm done. Because I didn't have to work on the other dress because Pamela likes the one I just showed.
Oh, she did.
Uh-huh. And after this, I'll probably end up packing like mad because I gotta pack a couple of things that sold online.
Well, I just got shown the most interesting article I've seen in a while, and kind of heartbreaking, although I watch art restoration on YouTube, so I'm hoping it can be restored. Evidently, fossil fuel protesters have thrown tomato soup on Van Gogh's sunflowers.
Oh, no.
Now,
Yay.
I
That's
know that they
great.
seal all of those artworks with a resin seal that can be removed, so it's all. But they do put a sealer over all of it. Although tomato soup is slightly acidic, I'm just really hoping it doesn't do any lasting damage. That would just be. There are better ways to protest than destroying
Artwork, yeah.
Oh.
That's a shame. All right, Pamela, I sent it to you, hun. All right. Okay, so I've just got one left. I can't believe it. I'm all done on my invoicing. Woohoo!
So this is
Ooh.
what the paw arm part's starting to look like.
Nice.
It's get a little arc in it, so maybe this will have a paw, and then it'll get attached. It'll be smaller. It still has lots of space to condense. It's got squishy space left. Oh, hi, Jody. It's been so long.
Oh, Jody, how are you?
Hi, Jody.
So good to see you. Sorry, I'm gushing.
You're fine.
But this will get attached, and that'll be the shoulder for Mr. Barr. So Mr. Barr will have two shoulders eventually. Bear bum. Booga, 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 booga.
So cute. Oh, you're working on them pretty fast, though, Wendy. You'll probably be done with them, what, maybe the next show?
If I keep working on this shoulder, I should get that attached. And then we got the head to go. So no, probably 2 or 3. Depends on how much I work on him off camera.
Wendy, this is why I was asking about, hang on. This is why I was asking about those pens. Because see this dragon pendant?
Oh, that's nice.
I was thinking about painting parts of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I don't know about pens especially, but there's stuff called alchemy wax, and I think you can apply it with, heck, you can apply it with your finger. But it goes on, and I think it comes in a tube, and you just need a tiny bit, and it goes a really long ways. Alchemy wax is where I would go with first. You might do some research and see if you can find something like alchemy wax or in a pen form.
Yeah. Yeah, because if I enhance it a little.
Oh, yeah.
I could enhance it, and then I could really. Because I'll probably eventually make it into a pendant to sell.
Yeah. That makes total sense. Oh, Jody. I need another fabric sale. Need to get in touch. I know you've been doing some wonderful things over on Whatnot. I just haven't made it to that platform yet.
That is good, Jody. Everyone needs to relax a bit.
Oh, yeah.
That's always good.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, is today your birthday, Jody? I saw posted somewhere.
Really?
I believe we need to say happy birthday to Jody. It was either today or yesterday.
Was it really?
Aw.
Do we still have our happy birthday thing up? No, I think it got taken down. I think Paul accidentally, because I remember him saying he accidentally deleted it
Here you go.
and never put it back up. Oh, look at there you go. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Nice.
No longer doing sales on
And you
YouTube.
came in here?
Well,
during
I'm
your
glad you're
birthday?
still around. We
Yeah,
really
thank
enjoy
you.
you.
Good for you.
All right, guys, we are 10 minutes till. So
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and end it here.
Alrighty.
We've been on almost 3 hours because I know people pop on over to Helen's channel.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you guys for coming out. I got caught up on my shipping. I can't believe it. I'm done. Well, I got my eBay, but I mean, I've got all the YouTube done. I gotta get my eBay stuff done too, but I will do that later. So that's not that bad. So thank you everyone for coming in and popping in and saying hi. We really appreciate it. And happy birthday to you, Jody. All right, guys. We
So
will go
good
ahead
to see
and
you, Jody.
all right, we'll go ahead and see you next time, guys. Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye now.
Bye.